Hi, I'm Dave from Youles Honda in Manchester. Basically, we get quite a few people coming in and they do not realise that we can finance a bike for you. Now, there's two main ways that we can finance that bike for you. One is what's called hire purchase, and the other way is a PCP or personal contract purchase. They are both really, really good ways to purchase a bike, and it allows you to have the bike that you want now rather than waiting quite an amount of time or waiting years until you've saved up that money. You can have what you want and you can have it straight away. Now, a lot of people think that hire purchase is an old-fashioned way of buying a bike and it's not relevant now. It is. There's nothing wrong with hire purchase. It's a good way to purchase a bike, but there's also a PCP that can help you. So what I'm going to do is do a little diagram for you which explains it really easy. You'll understand it very, very quickly from what I'm going to show you here. The first way, we're going to do it on hire purchase. Now, with hire purchase, traditionally, you put a big amount of deposit down, you break your payments down over so long, usually 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months, 60 months. And then at the end of it, your options are that you, providing you've paid your final payment and any option to purchase fee, you own that vehicle, car or bike. So the second way is going to be on a PCP. Now, on a PCP, right at the start of the agreement, you agree a mileage that you are going to do a year per year. All cars, all bikes have a value at the end of that term. So we're going to take that value and use it immediately. So we're going to take an amount and put it to the end of that finance agreement, which is an amount that you pay at the end of it. Different people or different companies have different ways that they'll word this. So it's a balloon payment or a GFV, guaranteed future value. So you've agreed that at the end of the term what that vehicle is worth. Now, because you've offset an amount until the end of that agreement, it allows you to put a lot smaller deposit down. And then the remainder, you break down over 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months. I feel the ideal term for that is usually 37 months. So you've got 3 years, your 37th payment is that guaranteed future value or that balloon payment at the end of it. Now, at the end of that, I'm not going to lie to you, we take a lot of pride in what we do, and I feel we don't get everything right, but we try our best. We are going to be in touch with you before that 37th payment is due, and we'll be saying to you, we've got this new model out, you need to have a look at this, you need a test ride on this, and we'll try and get you onto another bike. Now, if you're allowed a little bit more at the end of that term, so you've say 2,200 or 2,500, you've got £200 or £500 deposit for your next bike. So at the end of the term, you've got options as well, which one option is you can part exchange it for another bike. If your circumstances has changed and you literally want to hand that bike back and walk away from it, you can do that. You can hand the bike back. It has no effect on your credit score. You can hand it back and literally walk away from it. Now, you do need to look after this bike as though it is your own bike. The other option is you can part exchange it for another bike. So you've got really 3 options at the end of it, which you don't really have those options with hire purchase. They're both brilliant ways of doing it. It does depend on what works for you and what is right for you. If you want to come in and see us, myself or any of my colleagues, Harrison, Brad or David Boyce will help you. We'll explain this to you and let's get you on your dream a little bit quicker than you planned. It is all subject to terms and conditions. The truth is, if you do this and you do it right and you do what you're meant to do, it'll get your credit rating up. So let us run through all the terms and conditions with you and get you on a bike and we'll do the job right for you. Thank you.